I want to go through two issues that have come up in the last 24 hours that illustrate the improvisational, make-it-up-as-you-go-along nature of the Donald Trump campaign. One on a big emotional issue and one on a narrow issue related to his economic plan that's emotional only to some small business organizations. First of all, on the birther issue, this is at the core of the charge that Donald Trump has built his campaign on racism because it questioned the constitutional legitimacy of the first African-American president. In an interview with the Washington Post last night, Donald Trump was asked whether he accepts that President Obama was born in the United States. And what he said was this: "I don't want to answer that question right now. I'm going to answer it at the right time." Donald Trump has drawn close in the polls, as Joe mentioned, because he has not been doing things like this lately. And so after this blew up on news media last night, Donald Trump's campaign put out a statement saying he no longer believes that President Obama was not born in the United States. However, it was put out in the name of a spokesman, not Donald Trump. Donald Trump himself refused repeatedly to say it. Now, here's the second issue. It has to do with his economic plan. He has been campaigning for a year on the idea that he is proposing a single rate for business, both corporations and pass-through organizations that pay taxes under the individual rate system. That is very appealing to small business groups because many small businesses are not organized as corporations. Donald Trump in his plan yesterday said he was cutting the business rate to 15%. Materials on his website said that that was the corporate rate. But Donald Trump's own words said, no, it's a business rate. The NFIB put out a statement yesterday afternoon saying they declared victory in the case and said, we praise Donald Trump for that single business rate. However, the Tax Foundation, which is scoring the plan, said that it had gotten signals from the Trump campaign that it only applied to corporations. And late last night, I talked to the analyst at Tax Foundation, who the Trump campaign's been referring questions to, who said somebody is misunderstanding something. This is a $1 trillion discrepancy because if you give that 15% rate to non-corporation businesses, that takes another $1 trillion over 10 years and adds it on to the deficit. We don't know whether that's cleared up. The Tax Foundation is now running the numbers both ways. Nobody can be certain exactly what the position is, guys.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.